Of course I've heard of you. I mean, you'd have to be living under a rock not to know. What'd you say your name was?
Michael Jackson.
Doesn't ring a bell.
Now, if you're in any way close to age with me, you grew up on The Simpsons, and you'll never forget the episode where they sang Lisa, It's Your Birthday. Now, this is an episode that had a character voiced by none other than Michael Jackson. Now, here is Dan Castellaneta. He's the voice actor for Homer and many other characters. Well, he's talking about the experience.
Michael Jackson was a fan of the show and wanted to do it, and we had to figure a way, and they didn't want to do, it wasn't like your typical, like, Michael Jackson.
Now, due to the recent allegations in the HBO doc Leaving Neverland, well, the show's producers have decided to remove the 1991 episode from all platforms. Now this video is probably going to get taken down. Hopefully we get away with it.
Well, have you heard of MTV?
Nope.
Motown?
No.
Beat It?
You beat it.
Thriller?
What was that last one?
Thriller?
Nope.
Well, how about this?
Billie Jean is not my lover.
The episode titled Stark Raving Mad, it featured Jackson's voice as a character named Leon Kompowski. And he was a patient that Homer Simpson met while in a mental institution, and he claimed to be the late singer. Now, in an interview with Jay Leno, voice actor Harry Shearer, well, he revealed some behind-the-scenes information on working with the late Michael Jackson.
He reads his lines, and then there comes a point where the character is supposed to start singing special lyrics to Ben. And a white guy sitting across from him starts singing, Ben. They weren't paying Michael Jackson enough to sing, they were just paying him enough to talk.
Now, James L. Brooks, the show's longtime executive producer, he spoke on the decision stating, "This was a treasured episode. There are a lot of great memories we have wrapped up in that one, and this certainly doesn't allow them to remain. I'm against book burning of any kind, but this is our book and we're allowed to take out a chapter." Now, some of the older episodes of The Simpsons are totally a piece of television history. I've watched this episode at least 100 times. It's crazy to see that this can be removed from existence, but, you know, it's also understandable. Do you think they're making the right decision? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Now, that's just our first news story. We've got tons to get through. My name is Michael McCrudden. Welcome back to Famous News. And we're going to walk you through everything that's trending on the internet and in entertainment. Now, be sure to hit subscribe. And also, today is International Women's Day. How are you guys celebrating? I'm taking my little lady to see Jersey Boys. A lot of singing there. Also, guys, we have a membership that you guys can sign up and join this channel. Sydney Davis, huge shout out to him. He did so, helps out a lot, really appreciate it. So thanks for the support. All right, let's get into the news.
I'm in the hospital.
You lie so much.
Send the location.
Number one.
So Lennox Lewis was the guest on Joe Rogan's podcast just yesterday. Also, Russell Peters, he was there. It's a 2-for-1. Anyway, when Lennox was asked about getting back in the ring, he stated this.
Well, you know, I told people, like, I'll take my pajamas off for 100 mil.
Now he later added, "So if you're serious, come with it, baby. Show me the paper." Now he also went on to talk about his rivalry and his victory over Mike Tyson back in 2002. Now the two fighters, they're now in their early 50s, but people, they still are getting excited about the prospects of a rematch.
You can't take that from him. Big right hand from Lewis, and Tyson goes down.
I'm really excited about these new opportunities that are emerging in entertainment. You know, when would you see fighters at 50, you know, going out there and doing this for millions of dollars? You might see some Kimbo Slice stuff happening in like a backyard, but now we're getting like some really exciting rematches. I hope it happens. Now, in other fighting news, Ronda Rousey, she is set to face Charlotte Flair for the Raw Women's Championship at WrestleMania 35. Now, she's documenting everything behind the scenes on YouTube, and her series is titled Ronda on the Road. Being in the world of wrestling is a lot different than the UFC. Ronda's fed up with people saying that this thing's fake. She went on to show people all her bruises, all her scratches. Also, she's getting booed at events, even ones that take place in LA. She's not happy about it, so she had this to say.
And it was just such a slap in the face. I'm just like, you know what? Fuck you people. Fuck all you guys. Even Los Angeles. They don't have any pride in their own city at all.
Now, Ronda Rousey has quickly become the heel in the world of wrestling, and I don't think telling fans to go fuck themselves is gonna do her any favors. So expect more booing coming her way. Now, just yesterday we talked about Kodak Black, and he threw some shade at Lil Wayne while at a club, but now we've seen him saving a woman's life. While the man was on Instagram Live, well, he found a woman who had like driven off into the side of the road. Her car had flipped, but he was there to save the day.
You okay? You want me to help you?
Yeah.
And this lady flipped over, man. Damn, dog.
It turns out the woman was actually listening to Kodak Black before she had the accident. Now it looks like he helped her out. He got her to the hospital or some much needed roadside assistance. I'm not sure if she's gonna thank him or blame him. It could have been his fire music that had her swerving all over the road. I don't know. Now for those of you who have yet to go and check out Captain Marvel, well, they've done a fantastic job paying tribute to Stan Lee. Now they've redesigned their opening credits, which is followed by a black screen that reads, well, thank you, Stan Lee. On top of this, of course, there's also a touching cameo included in the film. Now we did our own little tribute to Stan Lee here on this channel a few days or weeks after his passing. Now speaking of which, I caught a lot of heat last year for my Before They Were Gone series, and I decided to finally sit down and have like an in-depth, real talk about everything that played out. I did this with a buddy, and my hair wasn't blonde yet. I was also really camera shy, because it's the real me. Anyway, we'll roll you guys a clip. I guess that's weird. It's weird to know, like I meet people on the street and I'm like, oh, what side of the coin are they on? Never had that in my life.
So you get people come up to you and go like, F you, Michael McCrudden. You get, like, if you had bad interaction on the street?
Yeah, not like it's happened a bunch, but I was at a bar and this kid recognized me, stopped, and then he didn't know if he wanted to punch me or not. And he's like, how do you feel about making all that money off that? Oh yeah, by the way, all those videos, those Gone videos, were all claimed by the labels. The money all, like, and I'm like professional. I didn't even like, by the way, I made no money. I just, like, the videos got claimed. I never tweeted that out. I should have.
And to be fair, like, you get paid from your sponsor, but you could do a video like you could do Before They're Famous on Pikachu and still make the same money, because that deal's based on the videos, right? Like,
probably make more money on Pikachu because he's child friendly. The rest of that video, which is like an hour long, we're gonna drop that soon. It'll probably be on my second channel, but if you want to know what I'm like when I'm not hosting this show, you're gonna want to check that out. And when it's up, I'll leave a link down below. Jay-Z and Chance the Rapper, they will be headlining the 50th anniversary edition of the iconic Woodstock Music Festival, which has taken place this year. Now other acts, they include Run the Jewels and the Black Keys. For longtime Woodstock Festival goers, I'm talking 1969, the original Woodstock, well, there will be returning acts including Robert Plant and Santana. Now it really goes to show you the changing of the guards when it comes to popular music. The headliners are all from the world of rap. Who would you guys want to see at this? I'd like to see like Green Day. I think that would work. All right, let's talk about what's trending on YouTube. Well, we have Billie Eilish. She's the latest guest on Hot Ones. She's actually the youngest guest the show's ever had. And she doesn't handle the fire all that well.
Hold on. Take a lap, Billy.
The Jonas Brothers were your guests on Carpool Karaoke, and they pulled out a lie detector on the brothers. And we got some juicy tidbits behind the scenes.
Which brother gets on your nerves the most?
Kevin?
That's true.
Now what I found interesting about all this is how they sat the three boys. They put Kevin in the backseat behind James Corden. You know, that's takeoff spot, which makes sense. We got a French YouTuber by the name of Squeezy. This guy's got 12 million subscribers, and he's talking about YouTube's current demonetizations, algorithm problems, and more. Problem is, if you don't speak French, you won't know what the hell he's saying.
Yo, aimez la vidéo maintenant avant la suite. C'était il y a déjà un moment, maintenant ça s'est complètement calmé tout simplement parce que ça ne sert à rien. Les gens ont compris que ça ne référençait pas mieux les vidéos.
For the love of God, someone turn on the subtitles. I mean, he's trending in the number 4 spot. Yet no one knows what he's saying. Wrapping things up with who to follow and who's next. Now with who to follow, I'd like to shout out those of you guys who reach out to me the DMs via email. You guys, it's cool getting to know my audience. Well, last night I got a pretty sweet message from a girl named Lorena Mezzarigo, and her message read, "Hey Michael, I watch your shows religiously. My boyfriend is a rapper, and I'm not biased when I say he's amazing. Maybe he could be your next on the come up. I'll link his profile, and I would really appreciate if you checked out his music." Now I went over to the guy's IG. I didn't see a lot of music there. I did see that these two are in love. So I believe her when she says he's the best. Now you guys can check out his Instagram. We'll leave a link down below, and I believe there's a link to his account on SoundCloud. I hope so, because I'm shouting him out. And finally, with the come up or who's next, well, we have an Instagram hottie by the name of Hildy, and she's got 1 million Instagram followers. And the thirst is real. Happy International Women's Day. She was born in Norway, she grew up in Melbourne, Australia, and she now resides in Alberta, Canada. And she's even taken up snowboarding. And she's pretty candid on the gram where she shows how her real life and her Instagram life, well, you know, they're not the same. You gotta love the girl for her honesty. Also, for the guy in Canada who got her to move to the Arctic from Australia, I wonder what that guy's working with, because he did good. Alright guys, I'm wrapping up this episode of Famous News. My name is Michael McCrudden. Thank you to all of you guys who tune in religiously. We really appreciate it. If you guys want to join, you can help support the channel. There is a link near the subscribe button if you're watching on your computer. And I'll see you guys next week. And we have a really epic Michael Jackson Before They Were Famous video dropping tomorrow. It's like a half an hour long. It's a beaut. Alright, see you guys in another video. Boom!